Oh, hello! Hello! Boot, executable, kill, die, stupid spider!
Hello.
Hey, how's it going?
Um, it's going okay. I didn't know anyone was over here.
Um, yeah, I'm over here. What do you want? Go away.
Uh,
I'm a good
Nothing.
robot. I've,
Okay. I was just coming to say hello. Also, what are you doing?
um, hiding,
Why?
but, cause people are mean. My only friend
Oh.
is Laura, I don't know how to say her name, but she was really nice. And the next time I see her, I'm going to ask her how to say her name, but for right now, I'm just going to call her Lee because it's easy. But you, I don't know you, so you.
Well, if it makes you feel better, I also think that the other members are mean. They've been mean to me since I got here.
Mean to you?
Yeah, they think I'm crazy because I'm just pointing out that the moon being broken is kind of weird and they should pay attention to it and it's scary. And so they're mean to me.
Moon?
Except for Liara. Liara is my friend.
Leah. Lee. Yeah, that's still a hard name to say. I'm gonna call her Lee. What is this moon thing?
Oh, have you not been here during the night yet?
No, I go to sleep at night like a normal person.
Oh, well, see the sun up there?
Uh huh.
Well, at night, there's a version of that comes up as well. And that is very, very broken right now.
Why is it broken?
We don't know. Well, I think that it has something to do with these guys who kidnapped me, but the others won't listen to me.
Oh. Yeah,
But
that's weird. This
yeah,
girl,
it's
she thinks so.
strange, but I'm more worried about what you're doing. Cuz what is this?
That's my stairway to get into my house.
Mm, it's very pretty, but would you like some help?
Um, I mean, it works. I can see. I can get up. I go inside and I sleep. And then during the day, I just wait for the rain, pretty much. But it works. What's wrong with my staircase?
Nothing is wrong with it. I'm just saying. You might want to make it look a little better. Like prettier, not better because it works. You're very right. But if you're going to live here, you might want to make it just look homey. We'll go with homey. Homey is a good word.
Hmm. Well, Daphne makes pretty things. She made a pretty tranquility garden, and I liked it. It helped me find peace. Then Prowl dumped me here like a meanie. Can you build like that?
Oh, I am no Daphne, but I can build you something that is aesthetically pleasing.
Hmm. Okay, we'll give you a shot. Um,
Okay.
make things better. However you do that.
Okay. Well,
I
um
honestly think this is a masterpiece.
it's beautiful. I think that it's interesting for what you have, but do you have stone or other not white blocks?
I have cobblestone.
Cobblestone works. I can work with that.
Okay. Well, I have gravel. That's not white, and then andesite. I have a bit of that. Uh. Oh, and I have leaves. Yeah.
Ooh.
I have a lot of
Leaves.
those. Silent doesn't like those though. Anyway, oh, you're getting rid of my red stuff too. That was red, and
Yeah, well, see, I really like the red stuff, but the red stuff, it just, it doesn't go with the cobble. See how, like, there's greens and grays? The red doesn't really fit. We can keep some of the red wood if you want, just to give it, like, a nice pop of color.
hmm. You seem like you're better at building than me. I tell you what, I'm gonna let you take lead, and you show me some things, and yeah, we'll see what we can work out here.
Okay. I am more than happy to help.
Okay. Okay. All right. Fine. I'll admit it. I'll admit it. What you have is a little bit better, just slightly, slightly better. I still think that mine was a masterpiece, but
It was really good. I just think that it will make you feel more zen. That's what you wanted, right?
yeah,
More
I did want tranquility, but you know what? Okay, I'll admit. I'll swallow my robo pride. Yours is much better. Yeah, yours is like 30,000 times better. I did those calculations really quick.
I can see that. I would not have been able to do those calculations.
Yeah, it helps having a pufferfish as a brain. Um, yeah, we're not going to talk about that. Anyway,
I wasn't gonna say anything.
anyway, so yeah, I think I'm going to process all of this information that you've given me, because yeah, that's much better building than I have done. So thank you for showing me the way of the build. I think
Of
that
course.
I'll be able to make at least some decent structures from here on out.
No problem. And if you do need anything else, don't hesitate to ask. I'm around.
Oh, by the way, you wanted me to share some of my flowers, right?
Yes.
There you go. Have half of the flowers. Thank you
Ooh, thank you.
for helping me here.
Of course. Until next time.
All right, bye, Jesse.
Bye.
Jesse is nice, not like that mean old Silent. Wait, Jesse! Come back! Come back! I need more assistance.
Okay. What do you need?
Do you know how to open the portal back to the dark place?
Ooh, yes. You need a flint and steel.
Ooh. What does this do?
Okay. Oh, yes, you have a portal. Okay, follow me.
I'm coming.
Okay. A little bit of parkour.
All right.
Okay. Now, what you're going to do is click it. You're going to light the portal on the inside.
Light the portal.
Mm-hmm.
On the inside.
Mm-hmm.
Got it.
Nope. With the flint and steel.
Oh. Oh, well. Aha! And this takes me back to the dark place.
Watch.
Does this mean I can go back and see Prowl?
You can.
Ah. Prowl was mean to me.
Yeah, you can go bug him about it. See? And now I have no idea where this is, but it is now linked.
Oh, you're in the dark place. I don't know much about this area, but it's scary.
I know that in the Nether it's all connected, so I figure if we just follow these paths back, we can get back to what the mean people did.
I know how to get to Prowl's. I don't know how to get anywhere else, though.
Oh, see, once we get to the big spinny part, like the long tunnels, those I know how to get around to. Have you been to the shopping district and stuff?
No. That sounds complex. Prowl's right this way, though. He was mean.
Okay, you go that way. I'm gonna go back to my house.
Okay. All right. Bye, Jesse. I'll see you later.
Bye.
I should probably figure out where she lives at some point. Nah, we'll do it later. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I would call that a successful day. I have learned a ton of information from my friend Jesse on how to build here in the world. A lot of tips were given indeed. I'm going to have to sleep on this in order to process all this information, though, so I'm going to go ahead and shut down for the night. Good morning, world. Oh, my head is groggy this morning. I did not sleep well at all. But I did actually learn some things. Looks like my machine learning algorithm has actually prepared me for some of the building that we need to be doing today. Thank you very much, Jesse, for coming and hanging out and teaching me what you know about building, because now I should be able to use my machine learning algorithm to make things pretty, just like Daphne. So we can start working on that today. Oh, what is this? How's there netherrack in my inventory? One of these guys probably threw it on my body while I was AFK or something. It's really weird. I bet you it was Prowl. I bet you Prowl's throwing things at me, throwing all of his junk at me as always. Anyway, let's go ahead and head down here. And as you can see, I've been doing some work. A little bit of work has been done since Jesse has left, and since I needed to go and take that nap. Oh, hey, this isn't my chest. Welcome to TB. Zap. Ooh. Is this a trap chest? Hello? Is it a terp? It's not a terp. Okay. Welcome to TB. Who is Zap? I don't know that I know a Zap, but it looks like they have given me a care package. Some iron armor, an iron shovel, iron boots, iron sword, some diamond leggings, some podzol, a silk touch shovel, as well as a diamond pickaxe with efficiency 5 and fortune 3. Well, that is extremely nice of this Zap person. And when I find out who you are, Zap, I will do something nice for you in return, because this is amazing. This will really get me off the ground here. I also had a couple of the other TV members come and give me some cooked chicken, so I have food for a little while at least, and that is going to be very nice. But today, ladies and gentlemen, I think what I want to work on is actually getting some paths into this area. I would like to start at least planning out where I want my tranquility garden to go to. So I think getting some paths in is going to be very useful. Now, off camera, since Jesse has left and since my nighttime sleepy stuff, I actually have done some material collecting down here in this little secret hidey hole. And I have a fair amount of materials mined up. I have some redstone, I have some diamonds, I have some leaves, I have all kinds of materials that we can use in order to get our paths going here. Now, I'm not entirely sure what I want to use as a block palette because, well, Jesse really only showed me one style, so yeah, coming up with a block palette, something that I think we're going to have to machine learn and figure out on our own. So, I'll tell you what, I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to get some blocks laid out here, and then I'll bring you guys back in just a minute so I can show you guys kind of what we're going to do around here. Alrighty, ladies and gents, so I have now compiled some blocks here that I think will make a perfect path around this area. So, once again, our theme is going to be a tranquility garden. So, we're going to need some very natural feel whenever we go through this area. So, what I've done is I've picked out some blocks that are very earthy and that also go with our environment here. So, first and foremost, we have the coarse dirt that will act as kind of our regular dirt block in this situation. Then we have our brown concrete powder that will act as kind of a mud. Then we have our path block, once again acting kind of, like trampled grass. Then we have ourselves a jungle trap door, which I will explain a little bit more about that later. Then we have ourselves a jungle fence post with a lantern on top. And then last but not least, we have ourselves some jungle leaves in order to really blend the paths into the area. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to pick all of this up, and we're going to start constructing ourselves our first path in this area. And this is going to be kind of a big process to get a ton of paths in. But I think that it's definitely going to be worth it once we get the normal pattern down. So I think what I want to do is start off with just getting a dirt layer back down here. So I dug all of this out, but I really didn't need to. I really just need to get a ton of dirt filled back into this area. So let's head down here and see. I should have dirt in some of these chests just to kind of fill this in. There we go. And we even have some grass blocks. Absolutely perfect. We'll use this. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to fill this back in so we can get kind of a general idea for our pathing area here. And then we'll start creating our path, first off with the path blocks, and then we'll start mixing in some different blocks as well, just to kind of break it up. So let me go ahead, fill this in just a bit. Go ahead and pick that up, and then there we go. We'll just start with this section like this for right now, and then I'll continue this on later on. So let's go ahead and let's just start by making a very general path all the way through here. And then we're going to break this up with all of our other blocks here in just a minute. So there's kind of our general path. Nothing too fancy, nothing too special. We can even widen it out a bit just like so. And now what we'll do is we'll just come in and very strategically remove some of the blocks of the path. And we're going to do this kind of spread out. And we're going to add in this brown concrete powder. This is going to make it look a little bit like there's mud in this area. And we can even kind of fill the sides out like that, so that it feels much muddier, much dirtier in this area. So that will work absolutely perfectly. The next thing that we want to do is probably get in a bit of mossy cobblestone, because we want to make it look like the path has been repaired in a way. So maybe like a bit of mossy there, some over here in this area. So maybe one there, maybe a grass block there, and then do we want to do brown concrete powder? I feel like that could look okay. Let's see what this looks back. Yeah, that's not bad. What we definitely need to start doing, though, is getting in some of the coarse dirt, because that's really going to make this. So let's remove that concrete powder there, and let's just get a bit of coarse dirt in here to add in a little bit more texture to this area. So once again, we're just going to kind of fill this up. We don't want too many of the path blocks. Obviously, it's going to be kind of our main block, but we don't want too much of it, or it's going to really overpower this build. So just like so, start filling in some of this with coarse dirt. And let's see how that looks. That is not too bad. It's kind of a little bit linear. It's not that random, and I'll probably work on that a bit off camera just to make it look a little bit more randomized, but overall that is not bad at all. I could spend hours just on this one little section of path block, and you guys really don't want to see that. So what we'll do is we'll just kind of move along. We'll work with this for right now, and we will I'll work on it some more off camera. So another thing that you'll notice is I have a bit of bamboo. This is a really good block to kind of scatter in just to make the world feel a bit more alive. But also jungle leaves. Jungle leaves are a great way to make the world feel more alive. So what I'm going to start off with doing here is just kind of section in this path with a couple of fence posts. Fence posts are just going to kind of direct the player where to go along the path. So as you can see here, we can probably remove this. But as you can see, if we go ahead and get this off of our path, it kind of gives us the direction in which to go. And we're going to do this on both sides because I think that it's very, very needed whenever you're doing a path like this. So do something like that. You can leave gaps. You want it to look relatively natural. You don't want it to be too defined. You don't want a fence post on every single block. But if you can get in some single posts and some double posts, that's going to look a lot better. So let's go ahead and remove this block. We'll place a path block back right there. Yeah, I think this needs to be a different block. And this is where probably getting in some of the jungle trap doors will be good, because what we're going to do is we're going to make this look like some patchwork. So as if somebody tried to repair this walkway and they just laid like a plank across the top. They just laid a piece of wood across the top in order to fill in a hole. So that'll add just a little bit more depth to this area. And we can even do that like over here as well. So do like a jungle trap door there, and then maybe a bit of coarse dirt up in there. If I can keep the grass blocks out of the center here as well, that will make things look a lot better. And keep kind of the coarse dirt over toward the edges, kind of spread out a bit. That will look good as well. So do something a bit like that. Yeah, that's looking much better. That's looking like this is actually a defined path. Maybe get a couple more coarse dirt in here. Maybe, yeah, let's just do coarse dirt. Yeah, that's looking really good. I like that. Now what we can do is kind of block lines of sight, because we don't want there to be too much visible on the backside of this path. Like I said, you really want to direct the person's attention in one direction. So if we can block off lines of sight, that is going to be huge for this type of build. So I'm just going to kind of fill this in like so. And actually, I think I may do even something like this, and then like that. And like this maybe? Yeah, that doesn't look bad. That's definitely looking good. That's definitely giving us a much more overcrowded feel on each side of the path. I definitely like that. And then the last thing that we can do is just come in with some jungle fences and bring this up a few blocks. So if we go 1, 2... Can I not place this like that? Okay, whatever. 3, 4. And then we'll come over and then hang down a lantern. And that will light up our path. That is a pretty good looking path. We can still do some more things around here in order to add in a bit of definition. So we can add in things like grass. We can add in things like flowers and stuff like that to just give it a little bit more pop as you're walking through here. In fact, I may actually do that. I may go grab some flowers real quick and really get this area looking much better. So we have like some azure bluettes, bluette. I don't know how to say that. My machine learning algorithm has not picked up that word yet. But we should have like some dandelions. That will be a nice touch. Also, anything red will be nice. The oxeye daisies probably won't look bad. I would really like some poppies, but I don't think I have any right now. So we'll just kind of move on from that. But these dandelions, because they are naturally found in the jungle, will obviously look really good. So we can just scatter these along the path ever so slightly. You don't want to overdo it with flowers. You just want them to be a very subtle pop. So very nicely done. Let's go ahead and even remove like that flower and add in the white one instead. Yeah, I think that looks really good. Let's get in a bit of grass at this point. Maybe build up some too high grass every now and then. And then I think that this area of the path will look perfect. And this is going to be pretty much the exact same thing done everywhere for the most part. This is going to be a very standard layout for the grass that we're setting up here that we can continue to use over and over again. A very nice block palette to start off with here. So if I go ahead and I just add a little bit of grass to the edges here, make things look a little bit overgrown even along the path, that will look really good. So maybe some right there, and then we can place grass in that block. Doesn't look like I can make it too high, but that's okay. And then maybe one like that. So if we take a step back, that, ladies and gentlemen, is looking like a very, very good start of a path. Anyway, guys, that is going to be it for me today. It is getting night here, and I need to take another sleep so that I can learn even more information. But if you guys did enjoy this video, be sure to leave a like on it, as well as if you're new around here, be sure to subscribe. But anyway, guys, that's going to be it for me today. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one. You guys have a great day.